second set. Yeah, Whitlock. A lot of people say he's a dead ringer for the Australian cricketer Brett Lee. I'm trying to figure out in the Grand Slam who Ross Smith looked like, and it's penny suddenly dropped. Radio DJ Chris Moyles, spitting image.
80.
Unlucky for the young man. Gets the flight.
Yeah, that was unlucky. That last set, you had to feel that Ross Smith in the third leg, having those darts at double 12, handed it on a plate to the big Australian. And now there's a lot of work to be done here for Ross Smith. He's just got to stay focused, play one leg at a time. But the one thing about Simon Whitlock, he throws the dart a good few MPH above a lot of players. It really does hit that dartboard with some venom.
We saw Ross Smith at the Grand Slam. He lost his group games against Mark Webster, Wes Newton, and he lost to Simon Whitlock 5-2 in a short format, 5 legs to 2. All part of the experience for Ross Smith. But the third leg of the match could yet prove to be crucial. 4 chances to break the Whitlock throw. They came and they went. The rest is history, and Whitlock, it appears now, is on a roll. Double 8. 14 darter.
Yeah, and he's moved his average up to just under the 96 mark with a good 67% on the doubles, 4 out of 6. That's exceptional. Throw-in from Whitlock. Now Ross Smith, what he's got to do, he's got to make sure that that first dart, if it's not in the treble, it's above it. He's starting to pull the dart low. That's not good news for him, but this is good news. Well, he can't miss from here, surely. Absolutely not, Mr. Whitlock. It was too easy to put the third one in. He just funnels it down the flights of those first 2 darts, and he could not miss his third maximum.
60.
Well, in control of the leg. Ross Smith won the PDC, the inaugural PDC Challenge Tour this year. What a great prize it was for Smith as well, because he not only won a place at the World Championship and the Grand Slam, a tour card for 2 years, and all his entry fees paid into the tournaments in 2014. He won 4 events on the Challenge Tour, and it's worth winning.
Well, we've got to encourage, you know, the youngsters to come through. We need a new breed of player.
100.
To be quite frank, we've got to get rid of some of the old wood, and the way to do it is to bring in the new wood. And that's what we're doing with the Youth and Challenge Tours, and it's working. Ricky Evans proved that.
64.
Ben Ward was unlucky today. He's a newcomer, and there's a lot more to come. It's a good stage of the game we have at the moment. With Ross, he just can't find a good range on the first dart. 90. He's either dropping it an inch low, or he's way above there, which is not going to be good enough over the long distance to beat Whitlock. Now double 10 for a 2-0 lead.
80.
What chance here for Smith to get back into it?
51.
Double 16. Well done.
On the second
Whitlock
leg.
hit the 180. He had his chance. One dart at double 10. It's a break.
.97. .140.
Good darts from Ross Smith, and forcing Whitlock to respond.
140.
Lovely reply from Whitlock. some experience. And I think Wayne mentioned it just before this game started about Whitlock when he first came over. The best part of his game was his checkouts, especially just over the ton. And the last couple of years, that's gone missing from his game. And if he can get that back in this tournament, there's no question that this man is a threat to lift, well, his first World Championship. He's got the game, he's got the firepower to go on and do it.
Well, in many ways, you know, it's a big tournament, I reckon, for Simon Whitlock. The last time we saw him on Sky, he capitulated at the Grand Slam against Ted Hankey, didn't he? In the knockout stages at Wolverhampton, 6-1 in front, lost 10-9 and really collapsed. His game collapsed badly that night against Hankey. So in many ways, it's a big event this for Whitlock. Few points to prove, mainly to himself. Double 18. Good stuff. Good dart.
Another 14 darter. That's two 14s for Whitlock in this set. Yeah, and you're right, and he should have been experienced enough to get over whatever Ted Hankey threw at him. You know, he's been on that stage long enough now with the big crowds, especially the Premier League crowds, and the antics that Ted, the gamesmanship, but that's all part of the game, in my opinion. And
59.
When you're experienced enough, you should turn it around on them, to be quite honest. But now and again, you get up there and all cylinders are not firing, and that's the way it goes. You just have to accept it and get on with it.
96.
Well, a year ago at the World Championship, reached the quarter-final. Was well beaten, I remember it well. 5-1 by Barneveld.
58.
That's a better dart from Smith. Should be able to work the treble 8. You can see he's annoyed at himself because he knows that that second dart
60.
and the third dart should go in. A chance here for Whitlock to get back in this leg.
58.
Not with darts like that. Formula from Finland awaits the winner. Good darts, Ross Smith. Keeping himself very much in this set.
Well, he's given himself the chance with that maximum. He's going to get 6 darts from 107. Just wants to close the leg out and then see what he can do in that last leg. But he's got to look at a 12 darter in the last leg if he wraps this up. And he wraps it up absolutely perfect. A good leg there from the youngster. And now this is where he needs to throw a 12 dart leg. You know Whitlock's not going to use many more than 15, Stu.
100.
Well, that was great. A 180 followed by a 107 out. Oh, that's another great dart. Pressure on the Aussie.
100.
Chasing the trebles.
57.
A bit more pressure on Whitlock now. What a chance here for Ross Smith. He had an opportunity in the opening set. Couldn't take it. Only 60.
Whitlock left the door open then and Ross couldn't jump through it, but Whitlock is not going to open the door anymore. That's his 4th. What a time to hit a maximum. Your opponent has not taken advantage of a bad 3 darts and you turn it around right on him. So now Whitlock
60.
looking to close the second set out. And Ross Smith will look at this up until now and think, well, I'm not playing at the top of my game, but I'm wasting chances.
He'll have to come down.
44.
Well, he's making heavy weather of it. 140. to leave a finish. So 6 darts for Whitlock
60. Simon, you
for
require
a 2-set
120.
lead. Good dart. Can he finish it in style? Of course he can. 120 finish from Whitlock. And the Australian world number 4 is happy. He's happy. He leads 2-0 against Ross Smith on day 5 of the World Championship.